Hey, welcome back to Interviews with Entrepreneurs show where we interview entrepreneurs who are super awesome in their niches. RJ here back with another awesome episode. And today we have a special guest. And let me tell you something about him. And when I started out in this journey, especially with ClickFunnels, I found him, and it was the exact same time. We started our journey. We became like way too good. Like he was like one of the best person I've met so far on the internet. And not only that, it was I guess my second time when I got myself on the camera. I was like, whoa, I need to get on the camera, and we need to get it done. And other than this, like he made over six figures with this online stuff, and other than this, he have like 375 students, which is literally crazy. So you've changed so many lives. So please welcome Sharad Joshi. Hey Sharad,
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me here.
totally appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for hopping on. Like it is an honor to have you on our show.
It's pleasure, man. It's my pleasure, bro.
And guys, like I can see like many people are tuning in right now. Like, yeah, absolutely use hashtag live. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you so much again, Charat, for having and it is again an honor. And I'm so excited to have you on our show because
Me
last time
too,
we had
bro.
on our show, it was like the starting point for us to being on the camera.
Yep.
And it is now like it's
Uh-huh.
been months. So it is literally
Yep,
crazy.
yep, yep.
Awesome, awesome.
Especially
So
for me,
yeah,
man. Especially for me.
yeah, bro, completely. So, like, can you tell us a little bit backstory, like how you overall started into this space, like how everything got started for you?
Okay. So basically, I started my journey in 2019 just by, finding on the internet like how I can actually make some passive income. So I end up searching about, ClickFunnels. I seen a video from Spencer Makeup first time on YouTube. Like he was talking about the ClickFunnels affiliates. I was like, okay, that sounds really good. So I started checking about the, ClickFunnels and some other products. And this is how I actually, jump into this entrepreneurship journey. Before that, I was doing freelancing from 2017 and
Hmm.
2018. Yep.
Okay, that definitely makes sense. So, like, okay, you were doing
Mhm.
freelancing, and then you jumped on. I guess it was January. Like, it was exactly the same time you got into this
Yep.
ClickFunnels, especially. Like, what?
Absolutely.
So, what was the particular time where things spiked out? Everything going like this, and then suddenly things went
Uh-huh.
like this. Like, what was that particular time?
You can say around March. So, like in the starting, like now what happens like with the new entrepreneurs, they're like, okay, how to make money, how to make money. They really work hard for a 1 month, and they after that they're like, okay, it's not working. So I worked really hard for 3 months, right? And after 3 months, I made my first $1,000, and from that point, everything has started going crazy. That time, I found the one funnel away challenge, and from there, everything has started changing for me.
Definitely, definitely. It literally changed. And
Hmm.
you are that particular person who have like sold one funnel away challenge, like I guess over 275 times. Like it is like
Yep.
275 plus one funnel away challenge. And that is
Yep.
literally
I did.
crazy. Like
Yeah,
the
man. Thanks
OFA
for
guy,
that.
I must say. The OFA guy,
Uh-huh.
I must say. So like what do you think? Like, why people are like unable to sell even one funnel away challenge? Like what are the mistakes they start to make selling one funnel away challenge?
Basically, what happens like what happens with the newbies when they try
Hmm.
to jump into the affiliate marketing, especially when it comes to sell the one funnel away challenge. They try to sell the one funnel away challenge to every single person, right? And this is really don't work like this. You have to find the perfect audience for your product, right? And what happens most
Yeah.
of the time, people actually don't sell the benefits of the product, right? They actually don't give the a support or a push or motivate their customers. What they try to do, they just try to sell and make some money. So that's why it really don't work for the new people. They have to
So
understand this thing. Yeah, and they have to understand this thing that if someone is buying any product from them, right, so they have to provide the value, and they have to explain like how this product actually gonna help them, because people actually don't buy the product, they buy the
hmm,
transformation that happens by using your product, right?
yeah,
So
totally.
that's the thing. Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Yeah, Tuba, it
Hmm.
is like 275 plus. That is definitely crazy. And yeah, I totally agree with that. People needs transformation. Like anytime, like I sell anything, like even as an affiliate, I told them, hey, if for example, if we talk about one funnel away challenge, I always told them, hey, listen, like if you do one funnel away challenge, there are two things that you will feel: internal change and external change. That is the most important
Absolutely.
thing, because at one point if you are like showing them that is a money making opportunity, like it's not like that. It definitely can change your
Absolutely.
life, but it is not like that particular way. And in most
Hmm.
cases what happen is People start, they see the first video, they're like, holy cow, like even if we made money or not, we're going to be doing that. This is crazy. This is
Absolutely.
literally crazy
Yeah,
what
man.
happened. And yeah,
Absolutely.
that definitely makes sense. Hey, I can see like many people are joining out. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping on for that. Like it is great. Hey, Nikhil, thank you so much for hopping on, and that definitely makes sense. So,
Mm-hmm.
like during that particular time, like you've sold over 275, for example, one funnel away challenge, and you've made over six figures by now, which is definitely an awesome within
Mm-hmm.
1.5 year period of time, and that is literally crazy. Like
Yep.
you've
True,
seen
man.
many beginners and you've trained like many people out there, and some
Yep.
people are coaches, some people are flip marketers. Like since what are their mindset problem? Like what do you think, what are they are unable to understand since they get into online space?
So
This is
basically,
awesome.
what happens, like, yep. So most of the time, what happens with the people, like when they are starting out, the main thing they are lacking is patience, right? Most of the people, like they want to jump into the entrepreneurship journey, and within a month they want to make like 5 to 6 figures. They're like, okay, man, I want to make $10,000 within the first month, and it really don't work like this, right? First, you need to
Mhm.
understand how your business actually works, right? Where you have to find the customers and how to actually deliver the main value to the customer, right? And that's what I teach to people, like how they can actually get the customer and how to actually do the delivery part, right? If you understand the two things, that's it, right? They will be able to get the customers after that. But yeah, mainly the patience is the main point that new people don't have, new entrepreneurs don't have.
Totally, totally. That is the patience part, and I like totally agree with
Mm-hmm.
that. That might be the thing that happened even to me. Like when I started overall with the e-commerce and everything else, I was like, okay, I launched the campaign. It
Mm-hmm.
was Black Friday. I was like, I launched the campaign. Like everything is set it up. It is Black Friday.
Uh-huh.
People make six figures a day. Like I might make
Mm-hmm.
six figures in a week. That might be the the longest
Uh-huh.
time frame that happened up. But like I was
Yep.
wrong. It is literally a mindset problem that comes up on that particular point. That if we don't understand how these
Absolutely.
things work, like we are not making like quick buck. It's not like that. It is a long term business,
Yep.
and people who have the short term
Absolutely.
mentality stays for like short term overall time frame. That is literally sucks
Absolutely, man.
overall. And
Yep,
yeah,
I
I
agree.
that is the everything need to understand. Don't panic. Absolutely, people don't need to panic because there are like two states overall that come
Yep.
up. Like one is panic. Hey man, like how the hell they are making the money? Why we are not making the money? Like what the hell is
Yep.
going on? And the second state is
Uh-huh.
that was exactly what happened to me as well. Like when I
Mm-hmm.
made $100 first, like my first sale on like 9th March, I saw
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Steven. You know about it, I guess.
Yep,
Kevin
yep,
Steven.
yep. I know about
And
it. Yep.
and he made that day $10,000 as an affiliate. Like
Mm-hmm.
he made over
Yep.
100 OFA. He sold 100 OFA. I was like, oh my god! Like I sold one, he sold 100 out there, and I was like, if
Uh-huh.
he can do it, I can do it. Simple as that. He's human. I'm human. We can do that.
Yep.
So that was the part, and
Absolutely.
that what happened overall. And guys,
Mm-hmm.
if you guys have any questions, you can simply post it in the comment section down below as well. We can simply ask Sharad about that as well. And
Yep,
okay,
for sure,
Sharad.
man.
So like at what point like do you think that people need to move on to overall high ticket? Because the problem what happened overall, even with the high ticket, is people don't have the
Mm-hmm.
confidence. If we talk about
Yep.
that, okay, if we sell a low ticket product, like if we sell $10 product, it took the same effort to sell $100 or
Absolutely.
thousand dollars. But people procrastinate on selling high ticket. Why?
Yep. So, man, to be honest, like I was the same guy, like who was procrastinating for like months and months to sell the high ticket. I was always thinking, okay, if I jump into the high ticket affiliate marketing or high ticket business, so what happens? Like maybe I will lose the low ticket commissions and all those stuff, right? So I was just keep procrastinating for few months, right? And
Mhm.
after that, I finally thought, okay, let's give it a try. And within a month I made like $12,000. Like I made my first $7,000 in 7 days, and that was a
Yeah.
really crazy experience. And once I did that, I realized one thing, that the process is always same, right? If you sell the low ticket and high ticket, but the advantage with the high ticket is you're gonna make the high ticket commission. And the second thing, the people who buy the high ticket products, right, they are actually having a good mindset of investing, right?
Mhm.
Like what happens, like a lot of times when some people are joining for the low ticket products, they will keep giving you the calls, keep messaging you, bro, how to do it, what to do, right? But if you go for the high ticket, they are having a mindset of implementing the stuff and then getting the results out of it. So that's what I have found. And yeah, like it's not really too hard to jump into the high ticket marketing. If someone want to jump into the high ticket marketing, you need to understand that you need to increase the value as well. For example, if you're selling something for $100, right, now you want to sell that thing to the $1,000, you have to
Mhm.
increase the value, right? If you can't increase the value, you can't increase the price. Simple as that.
Totally. That definitely makes sense. We need to increase the value overall to, and I can see Aditya have joined up. Yo, man, what's up? I know you are the top 1%. We know about you. And yeah, you are super awesome, Aditya. You're top 1%.
Yep.
And yeah, that definitely makes sense. And that
Absolutely.
I literally agree with that particular point. If you're selling someone, there was a guy, I don't want to name that particular guy. He was like, he bought one funnel away challenge and he was like texted me out. He was like, bro, can you tell me how to use Canva? I was like, hell no. Like just go and Google that tutorial and see how to use Canva. He was like, can you tell me how to
Uh-huh.
upload image on Canva? I was like, hell no. Like just go and find out like how to do that. Because they stick to that little points
Uh-huh.
that they are not supposed to. That is a mistake.
Yep.
And high ticket
I
people are
understand.
like the people who paid high ticket are far more serious whatever they
Mm-hmm.
overall invested, the main purpose of that,
Absolutely.
whatever they invested, they are more serious with the time, with the money itself, and they do it in a better way. And yeah, 1%
Mm-hmm.
crazy, definitely you are 1% crazy, Aditya. And okay, what are the things, there was a question, what are the things we need to keep in mind when you're switching from low ticket to high ticket? I put it up the question.
Okay. So very first thing, like when it comes to high ticket, you can't actually directly go into the marketplace and start
Hmm.
selling the high ticket to the same product, right? For example, if you're selling the low ticket product to a specific audience, you can't sell the high ticket product to that audience, right? Very
Yeah.
first thing, you need to select a different audience, right? Who are actually having a money to pay for that, right? Now, what happens like when it comes to mindset, right? It's not too much difference, right? It's all about like how you actually increase the value of your product. If you increase the value of your product, if the person who is buying your high ticket product, if they feel the value, they will feel really happy to pay you for that. So that's what I have faced in last month. People are really happy, like they're investing like $1,000 with me and they're really happy with that coaching. They're like, okay, that's crazy. And main thing, they're implementing it like crazy. What happened with me, like I also used to do some coachings for the low ticket, and some of that people was not actually implementing the stuff. Sometimes they get back to me, hey Sharad, it's not working. And then what I used to do, I used to go and do some research on that person, that okay, is he really taking the action or not. And then I found out, okay, that people is also not even taking the actions according to
Hmm.
how I taught them. But now when it comes to high ticket, right, the people who are actually buying this stuff, they are actually taking the action and getting out the results as well. So that's the
Totally.
really amazing, man. Yep. So that's
Yeah.
a good thing about high ticket. Yeah.
That definitely makes sense. It like as I said, high ticket definitely filter out like many people because not everyone pays for the high ticket stuff. Not everyone pays $1,000,
Absolutely.
and I keep
Yeah. So
telling
like,
to the people out there. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, man, it's not like that. You need a 30 customer for the high
Hmm.
ticket. And if you want to make the same amount, you just need a 10 customer, right? Remove the 30 customer, just get the 10 customer and charge the high ticket. That's it. You will be able to, increase the more revenue in comparison of the low ticket.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Completely, that definitely makes sense. I always like tell my students, hey, if you're selling $100, like do it in that particular way. For example, like if we talk about even for the one funnel away challenge, like I talk to my students, I always say to them,
Yep.
hey, listen, you're selling a product, you're providing value. If someone is like, hey, you own me that stuff, I was like, no, like we don't own you anything. We're not your servant. We serve you in different way, but we are not your servant that you are like ordering us on that particular point. That is a wrong approach when people come up even on the
Absolutely.
low ticket part.
Yep.
That sucks real
Mm-hmm.
time. And definitely, Tuba, the audience is totally
Yep.
different. You can sell coffee to people who are interested in chai. Definitely, that definitely makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so there was a question about traffic. Like, how would we find our dream audience if you go for high ticket audience? Like, even the people who are already there. For example, if we talk about the communities who are already in there are people who will invest from that particular community in high ticket or low ticket. Like how to filter those people out? Like not everyone goes for high ticket. Not everyone pays for high ticket.
Yeah. So
Not everyone.
Uh-huh. So basically, what happens, when it comes to high ticket, people actually don't connect with you and directly buy on the first
Mhm.
message. It really don't happen like this, right? So selling is always 80% pre-framing and 20% closing, all right? If someone
Yeah.
is already pre-framed about your product and service, right, and if you are good at closing, you can actually close that people. So what I always tell people, like, focus on your personal profiles, right? Maybe your Facebook profile, Instagram profile, whatever social media you use, all right, and create the social media profile in a way that can pre-frame the people who gonna come to your Facebook profile, right, in order to convert their prospects into customer, right? So what happens with me, like whenever people book the, like, like a 15 minutes free strategy call, right? So most of the
Yeah.
people who jump on that 15 minutes strategy call, they already know everything about me. Now they just jump on the call to close themselves, all right? They're like, they come up with some questions, okay, this, and boom, they closed, right? Why? Because they are keep following me on my Facebook profile. It's not like that they
Absolutely.
connect and boom, I close them, nothing like that, right? It takes some time to pre-frame that audience, because I'm keep posting on my profile, they keeps watching my post, right? I am also interacting on their profiles, right?
Hmm.
So this is what actually make the connection. And when they jump on the 15 minutes call, right, I act like a doctor. I actually diagnose their main problem, like what is the main problem that you are having, and according to that specific problem, I offer my solution, right? For
Hmm.
example, if someone come to me and they ask me, okay, I'm not having a conversion on my funnel. Now what I will do, I will tell them like how they can actually get the conversion, instead of selling them the OFA. Okay, go through the one funnel away challenge, you will be able to get the conversion on your funnel. No, it won't work like that, right?
Hmm.
So you need to understand what your prospect problem, right? What is the main problem that your prospect is having, and according to that, you have to provide the solution, and then they will pay you the high ticket, right? So this is how it works. This is what I'm doing now.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And with that thing, like I remind of one thing. There was a guy, I don't remember about that. Like who was talking about that exact same stuff. Okay, first of all, like you won't be able to give the exact same medicine to everyone out there. That's not what happened.
Absolutely.
People like
Uh-huh.
custom things, like custom pricing, custom suggestions. It's not like everything that you have fixed up,
Absolutely.
you provide that like to everyone. It's not a good fit. It's not what happened overall.
Yep.
People need customized stuff.
Yep.
Hey, this is your problem, this is a custom solution for that, and this is a custom pricing for that. And they're like, yeah,
Hmm.
that person care about me, that even the person providing
Yep.
me that price, that value, that thing is customized to me. That is the most
Yep.
important thing that happens, definitely.
Absolutely.
Like I totally agree with that. Hey, thank you so much, Prakash, for joining, like, so much. Thank you so much for joining up. And yeah, and guys, again, I'm telling you, if you have any question, you can simply post up in the comment section down below as well, because I know that many of you guys have many questions out there. But yeah, if you have any question, you can simply post it up. So yeah, sure. Like, tell me one thing.
Mhm.
Okay, uh, have you started paid ads for your own?
No, not yet, but actually I tried it for one of my friend and that worked. I posted about that in my group. Yeah, man, that
Yeah.
that worked
So
actually.
like,
Like I was, uh-huh.
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so actually, like before running Facebook ads, I was actually thinking like, okay, what happened with me actually in the January when I started the affiliate marketing? What I was thinking, like I gone through some YouTube videos and they're like, just setting up some Facebook ads and they are making the money. So I thought, okay, it's easy. I need to run some Facebook ads and that will work. So I tried. My Facebook ad account got suspended, right? So recently, what I did, I thought, okay, let's burn out some money on the Facebook ad. Let's see how it works. So like I helped one of my friend, right? I just tested it. I was thinking it looks like a rocket science to run the ads. We need to understand crazy algorithm, something like that. But what I did, I just simply set it a Facebook ad, right? I just watch a YouTube video, just did some settings, and boom, that started working.
That is
That
definitely
started working.
crazy. That is definitely crazy.
Uh-huh.
So like you are on the verge of getting into paid ads for your own as well.
Uh-huh. Yep. Not now, actually. I will hire someone to run the Facebook ads for me because to be honest, I'm not that confident right now to run the Facebook ads for me. I don't want to, get my Facebook ad account got suspended again. Nothing like
Okay.
that. So I will hire someone to do this for me. But yeah, paid ads are like, when it comes to amplify your voice, you must need a paid ads. With the
Hmm.
organic, maybe you can go to like $200,000, 500,000, maybe million. But if you really want to reach to next level, right? If you want to automate the most of the stuff, then yeah, paid advertisement is must. That's what
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. It is the most important thing because I was reading traffic secrets, a few days ago, and there was a sections about traffic, earn traffic,
Mm-hmm.
buy traffic overall, and traffic you own, traffic you own,
Yep.
traffic you control, and traffic you earn, and that is the
Mm-hmm.
most important thing. Like Russell keep talking about, okay, if you're earning the traffic, it is good, but you're
It is
relying on
good.
other people again.
Yep.
You need to have all of the combination mixed up. Like you need organic traffic,
Yep.
but paid traffic is also a combination, and then the thing that
Mm-hmm.
you own, like an email list, and that is the most important
Absolutely.
thing that people need to go for. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Aditya posted a question, from which salon Sharad you got the haircut from?
Bro, I cut my hairs at my home.
Bro, he have Sharad Saloon, okay? Okay, he did things on his own, okay? You need to have that skill. You need to be the top 1%, okay, for that. So that is the most important part. And yeah, Nikhil, I just saw Nikhil also post that. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. He said, I lost a lot of money on ads before. The thing
Mm-hmm.
is, especially with the ads, if you don't know, and that is the thing that I realized. Every time I get on the interface, it's like I knew about that guy, but I don't like that. That's what happened with
Uh-huh.
me. Every time I get on the Facebook ads platform, because the
Uh-huh.
thing is, if people don't know about how Facebook ads working out, what happens generally is they feel like it's easy. It's freaking
Yep.
easy. That's what they feel like, and that I thought that okay, that is the problem. Don't think about that. It's
Yeah.
that much easy. It's easy for the
Mm-hmm.
person who know, but if
Yep.
anyone knows about Facebook ads, they feel like it's not easy. You need to do some type of process to get it done, and that is the
Mm-hmm.
mistake that people make overall. They were like, hey, we
Yep.
we run Facebook ads. Hey, general interest. I never knew what is an interest mean in traffic,
Mm-hmm.
in Facebook ads especially.
Mm-hmm.
When I read traffic secrets few days ago, it was about two types of congregations. One is search based congregations, and other is interest based congregations. And where Russell
Mm-hmm.
was talking about what is general interest means, and I was like, holy cow! Like it took me a year and a half to understand what is an
Uh-huh.
interest mean in Facebook ads. I was like, whoa, that
It
is
happens.
literally crazy. So that was the point I realized, okay, that was the thing. So that is the main point. Either focus on who, not how. Don't try to do it all alone or do it by yourself. Because at that particular time, you
Mm-hmm.
will try to waste money because you will feel like
Yep.
it's easy, but it's not. That is the
It's
most
not.
important thing when come up. So, hey, Gumati, thank you so much for joining up. And okay, there is a question like, what are the high ticket offers would you suggest here, like as an affiliate marketer? What do you think? Because okay, hey,
So,
here's the part that comes up on high ticket offers. There are different products come
uh-huh.
up that I personally hate a lot because that prints money. But problem is there's
Yep.
something like a package. You get this package. What you do, you get people up. Then what they do, they get other people up.
Yep.
That is crap. Okay,
Yep.
like
That's
then what
great,
you
man.
suggest
So,
on that particular point?
okay, so to be very honest, like in the middle of this month, I tried to promote some high ticket offers, right? I promoted it for 2 days. I made the money, right? I made like $3,000, 3,500, something like that, right?
Mhm.
But just after that, I stopped promoting that. Why? Because like after 3 days, I started feeling like, okay, the product that I'm promoting, it's not having a value, right?
Hmm.
What happens nowadays? Like people are actually joining the program, so they can actually promote it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I think that really don't make any sense for me, right? It's like creating a MLM structure, right? So what I did, I'm not promoting any high ticket offer. I'm just selling my own coaching for the high ticket, right? Because
Hmm.
I'm not seeing any value product over here. Like a lot of people are going for the crazy offers nowadays, like that cost $1,000, $1,500. Now they buy that. Now they are trying to sell it again to
Hmm.
other people. It's like creating a chain system like that, right?
Yeah.
So I don't like that stuff. So when it comes to high ticket, the only program that I love is 4%, because like Vic is my first mentor, right? He actually changed my mindset. So yeah, that's the only program. If someone want to go for the high ticket, 4% is definitely amazing.
Yeah, that is an awesome because in low ticket there are like ton of products. Like to be very honest, like
Yep.
ton of products to promote that are like they are good overall that have values.
Yep.
We talk about courses like one funnel away challenge. We talk about softwares like click funnels and other software as well over that particular point.
Yep.
And even like autoresponders, like Chris Fong like make $10,000 overall recurring from an autoresponder. He's promoting active
Yep.
campaign, and that is crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to
Yep.
high ticket, choosing a best product with best things coming up, it is most important thing because, like I
Absolutely.
keep telling again and again, the product what you are promoting is what you are trying to portray yourself. and what you're trying to create an image of a product itself and the company.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone is promoting
Yep.
ClickFunnels as like, hey, do you know how to make $100 a day? Here's ClickFunnels for you. Here's one funnel away challenge, make $100 a day. You're like portraying wrong yourself,
Yep.
Russell Brunson, and that is the worst case scenario. Nikhil, I can
Mm-hmm.
simply, I can see your comment. I don't want to say anything about that. To
I
be
have
very
seen it
honest,
too.
yeah, bro. Mouthchat,
Mm-hmm.
nothing, bro. Don't want to talk about that here. For sure. We will talk about it personally, but yeah, not here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that definitely makes sense. And you talked about like high ticket coaching. Okay. And that is
Mm-hmm.
also the best thing. Like you can simply become a better coach. And like as Russell says, at one point, if you reach to a certain level, the best thing is that to teach to other people. That
Yep.
is the awesome
That's how
thing.
you learn.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. You get the idea. I had procrastination, to be very honest. I never got
Mm-hmm.
into, especially the Pakistani audience. Guys, you are
Mm-hmm.
listening, I know, but that was the fact. I never, like, I got procrastination. Like, they don't, understand the value of that. They will try to spam people, they will do
Mm-hmm.
wrong things. I had procrastination that I know that this thing
Mm-hmm.
works. But if I explain them and they don't do it, it will be like, I guess at one point it will be everything goes down for me. That was the biggest procrastination I had in Pakistan. But then all of a sudden, students come up, they made sales, they got results. It was crazy. And
Yep.
that was the exact same point, people become confident. So, like, what do you think? Why people like are unable to get that particular authority so that they can get students as a part of a coach or consultant? Because authority is important on that point.
Yep. So basically, what happens, like, people are not doing the pre-framing in a right way. Like, what happens, like, if you go to the Facebook today, you will scroll down, you will see hundreds of, sales posts or something like that. How to bring the more engagement, this and that. They're always trying to sell something online, right? So what I do instead of that, I try to provide some value. I don't provide a lot of value on my profile, to be honest, right? I provide the value when someone connects with me, right? I believe in building a relationship with them. I'm not always in back of money that, okay, who is paying me more, right? But I go with the people who are having a good connections with me. So, like, if anyone, right, from the audience, like, who are watching right now, if they, you know connected with me, like, whenever, so maybe they have a really good relation with me, right? So that's what actually matters. Like, once you have good relation with the people, once you start building the relation with a lot of people, right, after some time, what happens, like, whenever you go to the Facebook group or like anywhere, right, and someone's asking about anything, they will start suggesting your name, right? And
Yeah.
once you start getting the word of mouth, that's make your authority, right? I see your recommendation a lot in the ClickFunnels group. Maybe you see my recommendation as
Hmm.
well in the ClickFunnels groups,
Yeah,
right, and different
absolutely.
groups as well. So yeah, that's what actually build the authority, not the selling style or closing, nothing like that, right?
Yeah, totally. Like
That's the
I
main. Yeah.
totally agree with that, because that is the thing. What most most marketers do, like most entrepreneurs do. What they do is that they make $100. They're like, hey, I'm a coach. Like, let me show you how to make that $100. And
Yeah, man.
that is crazy part. And that is the mistake people overall make up when even creating the authority. Like, you haven't provided result. It happened by chance to you as well. That one sale
Mhm.
happened to you by chance, and now you're a coach.
Mhm.
Like, that is crazy part. So people need to understand
It
on that.
happens, man.
Yeah, totally, it happens. And okay, definitely. Hey, Nikhil. Hey, Sharad. Any tools to organize your day for productivity? Nikhil asked, about that. Like, any tools to organize your day for productivity,
Okay.
like how you make your day productive.
So basically, you don't need any tool to make your day productive. So what I do when I work on my PC, I just turn off my phone. When I work on my phone, I don't use my PC. That's it. I don't do
Hmm.
multitasking.
That is
I just
that is
turn
awesome.
off my phone
Yeah, yeah.
and use this kind of. So what I do when I wake up, I actually write down every single task that I have to do right in the day. So that's it, right? I don't jump into my messenger and reply to everyone, even though I have pending messages like crazy, like 30 to 40 messages every time. Sometimes people comment as well that, hey man, message me and something like that. But yeah, like, most of the time I try to do the things that actually really helpful for me and my mindset, and that can actually boost my business, right? I don't
Hmm.
directly go and just chat to people whole day. It really don't work like that. Just have a to-do
Hmm.
list, have a calendar kind of thing. Just set the reminders, and that's it, man.
Makes sense. Completely makes sense, because people need to be organized. People need to have the idea like what they are supposed to do in a day, rather than if they're doing one work and then, oh my god, I have this work as well, like I need to go over that. That is,
Yeah, man.
it shows that you're unorganized. You don't have the idea what you're doing right now.
Absolutely.
That is
That's
definitely
the
the
main
most
thing that
important thing.
people don't understand.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. People
Absolutely.
don't understand about that. They keep
And people,
practicing the distraction all the time.
and they're like, okay, we are so proud that we are doing so many things at one time, but if you don't have the
And it's
ability to
not
do
like
that,
that.
you're not supposed to do that.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Exactly.
And there is a question come up, like many people
Mm-hmm.
are like, I'm loving it overall. Guys, like how are you loving the interview? Like tell me in the comment section down below. Like I'm literally loving this. And there's a question come up, like should one go for high ticket or funnel building or create his own product? Like what should be the sequence, or like what should we prefer?
So very first thing you need to understand like what kind of business model that you want to go
Hmm.
for. So when I started, I always having this thing in my mind that I want to go for the freedom business model where you have a time freedom, location freedom, and the financial freedom, right?
Hmm.
So I started with the affiliate marketing. I started getting the results, right? Then I started teaching the same stuff to other people, right? Then I jumped into the consultation business. Then I started getting the results for my students, right? Then I started building the testimonial. Now I'm working on a digital product, right? And the
Hmm.
last part of this freedom business model will be a masterminds kind of a stuff. Like I will start doing the mastermind. So you have to have this kind of plan before you start, because if you don't have a target, you can't hit that, right? So
Yeah.
first go step by step. Like in the starting, you don't have authority, right? A lot of people don't know you, so start with the affiliate marketing, promote other people's product, get the results, right? Then start teaching the same stuff to other people. Then maybe you can come up with your digital product and maybe
Hmm.
funnel designing or something like that. If you want to go for the funnel designing, that's a completely different case, right? You need to understand how the funnel works, what are the things that you need to do. Like most of the people nowadays, they are writing funnel designers in their bio, right? And what they actually do, they do the graphic designing. To be honest, they don't actually know how the funnel works, what is the reason behind using a funnel, what a funnel can do. They just do a pretty good designs, right? And designs actually don't do the conversion, right? You need to
Hmm.
understand the step by
Totally.
step process of using a funnel.
Yeah,
That's it, man.
totally. That is also a problem that people are like. There are so many problems in entrepreneurship that people need to understand, and that the most important thing when we get into entrepreneurship, especially, is realizing what is the problem you're having. Okay, like what is the freaking problem you
Absolutely.
are getting, and how to fix that? Because if you're not accepting the fact you have this problem, hey dude, you have this problem. He was like, no man, look, I'm 100% okay. I'm the best man on the planet. I'm the top 1%. Like that doesn't make sense at any point, because you need to fix yourself. You need to understand what is the one thing that you are made for, like how to go for that, and how to do that stuff. And that is the very important thing that come up. Like I totally agree, and it is definitely the most important thing. And yeah, Arslan, yeah, you need to do it. Create your wake up list, and set up everything how to do that, because that is important. If you are not organizing everything to your own, that is the hardest thing comes up. So Sharad, tell me one thing. Like, okay, you started with freelancing, you got into entrepreneurship, you started your affiliate marketing journey, like everything. Like, what was that? I must say, like, what was that light bulb? Even if we talk about that particular stroke that happens all of a sudden, even in March, like, what was that particular point you thought about? Okay, this is it. Like, I got myself the idea how to do things. Like, the aha moment, like Russell talk about. Like, what was that particular point for you that you talk? Oh
So
my god! Like, I
for
just got
me,
it.
like the aha moment once I, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
sorry, can you please repeat what you said?
Yeah, I was saying, like, at one point was your aha moment come up. You were like, oh my god, I totally got it. Like how everything
Okay.
turning out, like all of the puzzles matched out at that particular point. Yo, you hear me?
Yes, like when I started, I was have right the making money mindset. So in the starting, I was just keep focusing on like how to make money, how to make
Hmm.
money. I actually made some money, right? But that was not too much, right? But what happened like after some time, I was just going through a Facebook profile or maybe Facebook group, I don't remember, right? And someone just did a post. I did the comment. I connected with that person, right? I actually helped that guy, right? And he ended up buying something from me. And I'm like,
Hmm.
wow, That was a wow moment for me. I was like, okay, so this is the process. I need to provide the value in order to generate the revenue. It's not like that I will just keep following how to make money, how to make money. That won't work. I need to first provide the value, and then it will bring me the revenue. And then I
Mm.
started providing the value, and you can see it's working. It's working really
Yeah,
fine.
it is working crazy, and it is all the effort that you did overall throughout the whole time. Like it was the effort. It's not like rich quick scheme. Everything get double.
Mhm.
Purchase paisa double. Like not like that particular situation. Like never been like that. It is something like hard work, put it up, and everything get it done. Definitely. And
Uh-huh.
guys, if you have like any
Absolutely.
questions, you can simply post it up in the comment section down below. Okay, like
Hmm.
there was a question like how much time should we remain on low ticket? Like how much time we should remain on low ticket? As you can
It's
not
nothing
speak
like
of
that. You can
on high ticket.
No, it's nothing like that. You can actually switch to a high ticket today itself if you want, right?
Hmm.
The main thing that you need to understand, you have to have a good high ticket product that actually provides the value. For example, when I was selling the high ticket product called 4%, right, in the past, right, so people
Hmm.
was not actually buying the 4%, they was actually buying the relation with me, right? So
Yeah.
if a product is bad, right, what they gonna feel that Sharad is always promoting a bad product. So in the future, if I come up with a really good product, they will not buy it. Why? Because they now have the mentality that this guy promote the bad products, right? So that's the only thing that you need to understand. You have to come up with a really amazing and good product that provides the value. That's it. And you can just switch to
Yeah.
high ticket today itself.
Hope that makes sense. Hope that okay, Rutava. I guess you have asked the question. Hope that makes sense. And yeah, and like again, if you guys will have any question, you can simply post it in the comment section down below. We can simply ask Sharad later on. And Sharad, like anything that you want to say overall before we round this session up, anything you
Yep.
want to say?
So just stick with the process, guys. Just stick with the process. Like, uh, don't want to take a name. So 2 3 days back, one person connected with me. Right, he was like, he just taken a coaching, right, and he's like, "Hey, bro, when I will get the results? When I will get the sale? When I will do this? When I will do that?" I was like, "Man, stick with the process, right? Sometimes what happens, you feel like, okay, it's not working, it will not work for you, but if you stick with the process, that's the only time then it will work for you. Because this thing happened with me, like when I started, like 2 to 3 people started with me at the same time. As I said, like it taken me 3 months to meet my first $1,000, right? So in that 3 months, a lot of people, left the journey. They are like, hey Sharad, it's not even working. Why you are keep working on this thing, even it's not generating any results for you? All right. But I was stick with that process because I was having that belief in my mindset, right? Okay, this gonna work, this gonna work, and this gonna work. And
Yeah.
in the end, it actually worked, right? So
Yeah.
never lose the hope and keep working on the same thing. It will definitely gonna bring you the results.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, definitely. Purchase first so that you can have the idea what it is. It will make your closing easier. Yeah, totally, Aditya. That definitely makes sense. And
Absolutely.
Sharad, thank you so much for being on the show. Like it was again an honor to have you on our show again. And
Same
yeah,
here,
thank you
man.
so much for your time.
Same here.
And guys,
That's awesome,
next
man.
week
Thank
we
you
are
so much.
interviewing Steve Larson. And yeah, we are interviewing Steve Larson next week. And be sure to check out the show next week. And until then, see you guys. Bye bye. Peace out.